Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure. Okay, look at this. It's finally in the yard. These two geese have been eluding me. I'd say about the last 5 days. Or I should say they've been avoiding me, actually. But look at her. Look at the little cute thing. Oh, we're in a digital zoom. It's still alive. Snapping turtles haven't gotten it. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cool that they're still coming into the yard. I'll try to get a good shot here. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna go outside. Oh no, it just saw me in the window. Alright. I was gonna go outside and see if I can get a better video, because it is distorting a little bit through the glass here. So today's May the 31st, and welcome to the Duck Adventure. It's about 8 a.m. Hatcher's running perfect. Going to be loading it with eggs today. Going down to the barn, finishing the setup down there. Oh, the little guy, he's... Okay, I'm going to go outside and see if I can get a better video. Alright, well here we go. Oh, alright, let's go out there before these geese take off with their baby. Alright, that's better. That's nice and clear. They're not too freaked out here. I'm standing on the back deck. Look at that little cute thing. Last night, coming back from the vet, I didn't see any geese at the other end of the lake. I even had the big camera in the suitcase just in case. And there was nothing when I drove by. Oh, yeah, see? No, they're leaving. You know, they come in, but they don't trust me. See, the more I walk out onto the deck, the more freaked out they get. Sorry about the bad camera, guys. They're picking up speed. Oh, there's a bunch of wild ducks down there. We've got wild drakes, mallards here. A lot of them, actually. Yeah, they're freaked right out as I came out. Alright, I gotta get back and have my breakfast. Ducks, not yet. I'm still on egg collecting here. Oh, that sun feels nice today. Ducks are still really sleepy though. Oh man, they're in such a groove of relaxing. And I gotta crush up Disco's medicine and do another treatment. Got lots to do today. I turned this on this morning at 5:30 when I got out of bed. So the temperature is a little bit low. It's supposed to be 36.9, and the humidity is a little high. So that's telling me these controllers are out of whack, which I've got to set them up right now. Actually, they're really out of whack. It just went to 80% humidity. So I've got to recalibrate these guys, which are easy. It's just pushing buttons, but that just shows you, if I wouldn't have, you know, got another hygrometer to verify what was going on, I wouldn't know that the temperature is out by 0.3 Celsius and almost 5% humidity. Too much humidity. Which too much humidity is actually can be a really bad thing, because the ducklings can actually drown in their shells because they absorb too much water. So I've got an adjustment to do here, and thankfully Amazon, eh? Oh man, that was quick. They had her here just in time. Just in time for today, actually. You know, arrived yesterday and we're loading up today. And the humidity in the incubator seems to be working better. I came out here this morning at 5:30 and it was sitting at 53%. So I can't believe that water crust, that hard mineral deposit on top of the water, sealed off the water in the humidity tray, that it wasn't evaporating. It was only 2 days, so it shouldn't, it shouldn't be. It actually might even help, a little more air in the eggs. All right, we got lots to do today. I'm excited. I'm really excited at the barn's done. Oh, I was tired last night. I got in here and it was like, I couldn't wait. I locked the ducks up at, I think it was like 9:40, 9:30. It was still pretty bright out and the ducks wanted to play because they're like 10 to 10 now. And I forced them into the pen because I wanted to go to bed. I was absolutely wiped out last night. I didn't realize what a day I had. It was a crazy day, actually. Actually, I'm going to show you guys something. The last 5 days, the video that I did, the epic edit I did with the duck rush, has all the translating I did is working, because in the last, I think the last 4 days, it's had 60,000 views, and none of them are in North America. Well, next to none in North America, actually. It's actually been Poland, Turkey, and Brazil. So as of 8 a.m., that's the view count. Now, this data is only 2 days old because YouTube doesn't show you like real time when it comes to what countries the views are coming from. But 2 days ago, Poland was up to 7,700 views plus. Turkey was 6,100. And we've got Thailand at 48, Vietnam at 4,200. But what is really interesting is Brazil, over 11,000. Now this is 2 days ago. What's really interesting, what's really interesting about this is the viewer retention on the length of time they watch the video. Now Poland was like a minute and 40 seconds average that people were watching it. Turkey was, I couldn't believe it, over 4 minutes. The video is only 4 minutes, 8 seconds. But in Brazil, the average viewing of the video in Brazil, out of a 4 minute, 8 second video length, the Brazilian people watched it 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Like, we're talking hardcore duck fans. They hung on right to the end to see what happened to the ducks and actually read the, I guess the end, which made no sense because it was English, all the text on it. But, translating your videos really does help, because so far that video, as far as English-speaking countries are concerned, compared to, all the international countries, non-English countries that watch the video, less than 10% of the current views are English-speaking countries. That just shows you how powerful the translation tool is on YouTube. It really, because like I told you before, 80% of the videos watched now are not even watched in North America anymore. YouTube is truly international audience. It's not what it used to be. It's much bigger, much bigger. So it just shows you, when you translate your video, anybody out there that's producing YouTube videos yourself, use the translation tool. Go on to Google Translate your videos, because you will be surprised. Like, that's a perfect example. Like, that video just took off, and it's picking up. Like, I'm looking at the count and it's still climbing. So I won't know for 2 days what other countries are picking it up. But the video is becoming quite famous internationally, and pretty soon I'm thinking we're going to hit 1 million views on it the way it's going. It's just an epic video, Plus, it's a one-of-a-kind video on YouTube. It's definitely destined to be stolen and re-uploaded somewhere else by some internet pirate. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you, and just to give you an idea how powerful the translation tool is. Now, only YouTube would give me the access to the tool that I could do this in bulk. I could rally the support of all the fans in the countries, and we could translate all 1,300 videos. That is my ultimate goal, is to translate my whole channel. But until I get access to that tool, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it, because that translation took me over 2 hours that morning to translate it into the 40 plus languages I did. So anyways, guys, just want to share that little bit of interesting information with you, and anybody else out there thinking about making videos, use the translation tool. If you're, unless you're pumping out a lot of videos like I am, which is, I just don't have the time to translate every video at this point in time. Once I get access to that bulk tool, though, that changes the game. All right, I got to get on with my day here, and we've got a big day here today. We're loading up the hatcher. That is so exciting. And the fact that it's working perfect, things are happening this year. Just a lot of awesomeness is going to take place here the next couple of days. And I've got the GoPro here. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it in the hatcher. See, the problem is that the case, even the case with the holes in it, the camera gets really hot. So I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing is putting some two-sided tape on the bottom of the camera so that the camera is not in the plastic case. I don't know yet how I'm going to manage it. I've got to do some figuring, but I've got to find a way of putting this in the hatcher without the polycarbonate case on it, because the heat is the problem. And I have been in touch with GoPro about the heat issue. They do not recommend it in the hatcher in the case. Now they said in the hatcher like this potentially could work out for us. So I'm hoping you know, we come up with something, or I'm going to come up with something. I'm thinking two-sided tape, and I'm also thinking about putting a power adapter right on it and plugging it into a USB charger so that I'm not relying on the battery yet. I have to screw around with that yet. So I've got a little bit of tech to do here the next couple of days on the time lapse, because I really want to capture time lapse with this. It's the only camera I have that can do time lapse. Well, I can do time lapse with my mini iPad, but I really don't want to be putting that in there. I'm really confused about what's going on with the incubator. Now it's doing the 40% humidity trick again. I don't get it. And the water in the humidity tray is like red hot, like it's evaporating like it's supposed to. Now the temperature today, guys, has swung the other direction. It's like 19 degrees Celsius outside, really, really dry, windy. So I don't know if it's the humidity drop that's now caused the problem, but it's never had this problem before. So I'm going to do the eggs right now, put them in the hatcher. It, on the other hand, is absolutely running perfect, 75%, exactly the temperature is supposed to be, 36.6 to 36.9. It's working perfect, but for some reason, the incubator won't go above 40% humidity. I don't understand what's going on. And like I said, the water is like, it's red hot. Like you put your hand in there, you can't hold your hand in the water. So it is, just like it was before. I don't know. I'm going to get the eggs in the hatcher first, and then we'll take a look at the incubator. And I've already done the duck rush. I just let the ducks out. I gave Disco her medicine. That was actually quite easy. I just basically did it in the hospital and had her in the corner, and it was pretty simple actually. I think she pretty well is starting to give up on the resistance part. But let's do some eggs here and load up this hatcher. Before I do any screwing with the incubator, I'm going to double check this hygrometer to make sure that it's right, just in case something has screwed up. Because I just opened the door, guys, of the incubator, and I can't believe how moist it feels. I just have a hard time believing that it's only 42% in there. Like I don't get it. Because when I open the door, you can feel the blast of humidity hit your face. So I don't know. Like the fan does keep turning on. See, it's climbing right now. I don't know. I'm baffled. But anyways, we'll let this thing sit the required 1 hour in the solution, and we'll see if it does read 75. Until then, let's get the hatcher loaded. Doug, you got ants in your pants. You wanted to come in, you're pawing at the door, and now you've gone from both rugs back and forth twice. You're a goot dog. I'm going to put you back out because I got a hunch you're going to be in the way on this delicate procedure. Look at that. See, a bird just flew by behind me. He's not even paying attention to me. Alright, how about you go up before you knock the cameras over? First tray. Well, I wonder if I'm going to hear any chirping sounds. This is going to be just jammed. But then again, you know, when they hatch in the nest, it's not like they have any room. The eggs are usually piled on top of each other. I thought I saw a pip, but I thought that was mistaken. Oh, this is like the limit. Ooh, talk about tight, guys. Oh, boys. They're even on top of each other. The spray. Put them into the hatcher. Ooh, that's tight. One tree down and 11 to go. So I've got to remember to leave 6 eggs in this tray. Use it 60 per tray. And the incubator trays hold 63. This is a lot of eggs. Oh. But the hatcher's running perfect. Nice and humid. Temperatures staying steady. Couldn't ask for much better. Could ask for more room though. Well, this is certainly going to simulate a nest situation, the way the duck eggs are piled on top of each other. Alright, we're cooking with gas.
Hatcher's loaded, but I screwed up. It isn't 722 eggs, it's 643 eggs because 79 of them are Muscovies, which are due next weekend along with the goose eggs. So as soon as these guys hatch this weekend, I've got to do like a massive cleanup, like instantly, and get ready for the Muscovies. And the geese could start hatching any day actually. They could hatch with the ducks. I could end up, you know, hearing little geese in there or goslings in there chirping away. So it turned out it was 53 eggs per tray, 53.5 eggs is what it worked out to, or something like that. So I had to do a little rearranging. But she's loaded now. We're on the countdown. A little foggy at the bottom. So I'm going to wash these trays here right now. I'm thinking I'm going to bring up the eggs from the basement, load the trays up, get a visual, get a count, because I just realized something too, is I have to candle what's in the incubator. I'm thinking I might do a speed candling tonight. Nothing elaborate as far as filming is concerned. We'll see. I'm going to see how this day unfolds here. A little bit tired today. Yesterday was a lot of stuff happened, you know, between cleaning the barn out, which is my normal duck life, cleaning the barn out, and then spending, you know, the remaining part of the day at the vet hospital, and then coming home and just dealing with the rest of my duck life. And I had a big edit because I didn't realize I had cameras running yesterday, and I had, I'm not kidding you guys, like way too much footage at the vet hospital, and I had to go through it all because, you know, like the employees and, you know, I don't have their permission to be on the video, so I had to make sure I didn't have their faces and that kind of stuff. So I had a lot of work today, a lot more than I counted on, but that's done now and it's loaded up. The humidity's good, temperature's good, everything's working out. And then this thing down here is working. Like I don't know. I'm having deja vu, guys, from last year. I was in the house looking at the notes for the eggs, and something hit me, and I remember having this problem last year. Because, you know, in the spring you get those, you know, really hot, humid days, and then it cools off, and the humidity drops right down. And I don't know if my brain's playing tricks with me, but I remember last year having this type of problem. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing games in my head here, but something tells me I've had this problem before, specifically when the weather changes and the hygrometer is off by 7%. Because I've been out here for like almost an hour doing this, and it's showing 68%, which means if it was showing 41 like it was before, and there with the humidity drop, really it was 48%. So it's not the end of the world. All right, I'm gonna wash these trays and decide on the egg situation, what I'm gonna do here. What a complete switch in the weather, guys. It's 21 degrees. Like, it's cold, but it's not, you know, but it feels like it after the weekend we just went through. Oh, there's a little wild duck. Actually, a pair of them, a male and female wild ducks. Little mallards. I don't know where the geese are. All right, I'm here to wash trays. Stop screwing around. Got my disinfectant, hot water, start washing. We'll see what the final count is here. I'm not too sure. I wrote it down, but I haven't looked at my notes. Once I get it all done, I'm going to look at the trays and we'll decide if we'll wait a couple days or load tomorrow. Incubator's running normal, which I can't believe. I think a lot of it, guys, I've been keeping the back door to this room closed because the house seems to be drier than this back room. And I'm thinking that the house is sucking the humidity out of the air from this back room that's causing this thing to run low. Because since I closed the door between the house and this room, humidity has been staying right up. And the hydrometer is semi-screwed because I've been turning it up. Actually, I'll turn it up again here just now. And I can't get it to go above 70. It just went down to 69 again on me here. I'm thinking it's screwed also. Second one died. Well, I shouldn't say died, just no longer reliable. You're looking at the face of one tired man. Oh man, I wish tonight the ducks would go to bed early, but you know they won't. They're brutal, man. It's like I literally have to go out there with Doug. Like about 20 after 9, I can sort of force them in to a certain degree. Anything before 20 after 9, forget it. So I've got the eggs all sorted here. We got another good batch of eggs, guys. So we got 2 more goose eggs today. And we've got, I figure tomorrow we might be able to, I don't think we'll be able to fill the trap because today was only, believe it or not guys, what was the number? 24 eggs is all we got today. It was bad day, but yesterday was hot. And they just came off a wicked heat stretch, so, but right now it's cool out there, so tomorrow we might have a 39 or a 40 day. Now, the Muscovies, as you can see, I've got some piled on top here. We've got a partial tray of Muscovies in the incubator right now, so what I'll do is I'll write the due date on these and put them at the other end of the tray so I don't get them mixed up. But we've got another tray of Muscovies to go in, and whatever we get tomorrow. So I'll give you a pan here of the third hatch. So that's it. That's pretty good. Well, the heat's really screwing the ducks up though, because like I'm noticing on my paper that the number's getting smaller and smaller, and it shouldn't. It's still too early to be for the ducks to be turning off on the egg production. We should be getting eggs like at a good rate, like mid to 3rd week of June, and then they start tapering off. Which we'll see how the hatch goes, and we'll see you know what the deal is. We might start letting a bunch of ducks sit on the nests. We'll see how this hatch goes, you know, what kind of success rate we have this weekend. I don't want to make any promises because I don't know what's going on here. The old saying, you know, don't count your ducks before your eggs hatch. So that's the deal, guys. That's a pretty good haul. I'm beat though. I did far too much today. And tomorrow I have to get the barn ready. I got the lights put in the barn today, and I got the power all powered up. Everything's good down there. Looks really good. Turn the lights off. It's nice and bright again. I like the spring cleaning in the barn because, you know, starting off fresh with the ducklings, it's always nice. And then they can make a mess for the next year. All right, I gotta get my supper happening. I'm starved. I'm weak. It's like 7:30, and I thought today was going to be an early day, but it's not looking like it. And I still have to give Disco her 2nd dose, which I'll try to remember to take the pivot heads with the lenses in them so you can see. But if it's windy, you won't be getting the pivot heads because those don't have windscreens on them. They're back, but as soon as I come out, they take off. Don't run away. Oh, stop for a little bite. See that little thing? I can't stay focused. Oh, it's getting sidetracked. It's eating. Oh, it goes over the rocks. It can't stay focused too long. It's a shame. I can't get out here fast enough to get a view, or a good video, I mean. It's sort of funny how the little one can't keep focused on taking off. Slowing down once they get in the tall grass. Stay. Sit. Stay there. Okay, we got really bad wind noise, so you're going to have to put up with wind noise to see what it's like to treat Disco with the medicine. I know, little duck. Relax. Oh, girl. Oh. Hang on, little girl. Open that back mouth. You were much more cooperative this morning, Duck. But then again, you did know what I was going to do to you this morning. Oh, hissing at me, you toughie. So that was Disco Ducks medical treatment complete with wind noise. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.